Toss it, toss it. Toss it, toss it. Toss it, toss it. Toss it, toss it. Toss it, toss it.
All right, Arash.
Ooh, what a banger. What a banger by the Prince.
You know, I'm
Lots of Princes
going to
on
be
this
honest.
podcast.
I was worried about your reaction to that song
Why?
because I posted it in the group chat a couple times.
Oh, and then I just... Oh,
You no-sold it.
yeah. Do you know what's happening in my life?
Yes.
Everyone is leaving me to go to Istanbul.
Hey, guess what?
Batu, wait, one sec. Batu, if you're listening, I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but all my family is literally going to be in Istanbul, and I'm here because I'm the only responsible one.
Hey, we'll walk that dog.
I want to give that dog's gonna get walked, and I ain't paying for it, and I'm gonna pay someone I'm gonna sneak into my brother's room, steal $40 every week, and be like, you're going.
If anybody wants to walk Rash's dog in the district of North Van,
I'll give you free pizza if you want to come walk my dog. I will literally feed you
this
pizza
is
for a week.
100%. If you have a good track record with dogs, serious inquiry.
Like, seriously, if you want to walk my dog and you want a free pizza and you want to spend some time in North Van and you're in North Van and you want to spend time with a
Is it
court-
weekends?
No. What do you mean?
Like when the dog needs to be walked?
No, the dog needs to be walked all the time. I'm going to have responsibilities of my girlfriend and the
Well, hey,
restaurant and the podcast.
couple-
God help me if Thatcher Demko is traded on Monday. I'm going to have to be like, I need to find a dog sitter.
No, a Rash.
Mom, Dad, get back on the flight. I need the Demko's traded. I need to go
Arash is going to be selfieing on Zoom as he's walking Sebi around the neighborhood.
I'm going to do the Freach thing. Like, yeah, I don't want to get radioed here. Hey, lady, get the fuck away from my dog.
It's Gita.
Gita's
She's doing a live hit too.
we're both doing live hits, being like,
Bump into each
bumping
other.
each other. Hi, Gates, what's up?
Sauce it or toss it, Arash.
Yeah.
This is a tough one.
Uh-oh.
Playing through injury.
I'm going to toss it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a partly, a heroic act associated to it. I just think of the amount of people, like I look at Ryan Kessler, that what they put themselves through and what happens after the game. And I don't know. I think there's life beyond whatever you do. There's life beyond your passions. There's people who care about you, that rely on you, that depend on you. Not to say that you're selfish for doing so, but it's like in the grand scheme of things, play through what you can, but don't attempt to play through something that could, be very damaging to you moving forward.
If you were a professional athlete and I asked you that question, do you think you would answer completely differently?
No.
Interesting.
No, because I'm according to another sauce it or toss it on this list that I can't wait for. You'll find out where I stand.
Sauce it or toss it or Rash.
Yes.
Connor McDavid deserves the Gretzky.
No, he doesn't.
I'm not done.
I know you're not done, but he
Connor McDavid deserves the Gretzky fantasy hockey treatment. You draft goals or assists, not both.
No.
What is that?
No.
What's
no,
that?
I'm gonna toss that. Not today, Junior. No. If he reaches 200 points, 200 points a year, yeah, sure, maybe we can have a discussion about it. But
He's
I think he's gonna be 140, 150 at his career peak.
okay.
So it's like, that's they've only had that rule for one player, right? Did they have that rule for Lemieux? I think he had too many injuries.
It was a rule that you would accept yourself. This is before the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sauce it or toss it. Jacob Markstrom's one win in January.
Oh yeah, I own Jacob Markstrom in 2 fantasy pools. I think I should. I think it's time I dropped him. I don't. There's only 30 games left, and there's no. I don't think he's coming back, guys. I don't think he's coming back with 9 shutouts.
So I phrased it a little peculiarly.
That's a new word.
Because you could either
Some say we could be in a pickle.
You could sauce it and say that is a representation of his skill, or his abilities at this point in his career, or you can toss it saying it's not his fault, it's the Flames' fault.
I don't know. I think honestly, when I look at the Flames, it just seems like it reminds me of the Canucks a little bit, where
Absolutely, it does.
I'm like, I don't know what the identity is anymore.
It is a lot of guys doing
It's just
a lot
of guys doing a lot of stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, like I'm sure they want to play Daryl's game, but then you brought in, Mackenzie Weegar and Jonathan Huberdeau were having career low years, and I just like you think Nazem should be, right in that Daryl Sutter mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I would just it's just a bunch of players.
You got to pick a sauce or a toss.
Tossing.
Tossing it. Arash, sauce it or toss it. Both applies to what happens to these delicious items. Pizza Hut's BOGO deal.
Okay, I originally was going to sauce this, but they've raised the prices of pizzas to be like $23 to $28 now.
Yeah, we paid a lot.
Yeah. Oh, how much did you guys pay on the
I think with delivery and everything, 2 larges with stuffed crust was like 40 something bucks on the BOGO deal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did they do the BOGO? Wait,
We got it.
You got it. You called in and you're like, listen, you're going to lose a sale if you don't say yes. Yeah, I don't know. Come down to Pomegranate, I'll charge you double.
I'm also
Because I'm the only one in charge for the next 10 days. God. Oh, they leave 6:45 tomorrow. What?
that's
Jesus
another conversation.
That's for 5 minutes per day.
I'm tossing this deal as well, and I was low key.
You thought we were going to get into a fight about this one?
I was hot at you this weekend because I was blaming you for my poor choices and decision making.
You were blaming me for the Pizza Hut thing?
I was blaming you because you were like, "Hey guys, are we going to watch the Royal Rumble?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Honestly, no." But
and then,
but Arash wanted to watch the Rumble.
Okay, I'm
so the
sorry.
guy, it happens. Guys get together. I wake up on Saturday. I look at the sky. I'm like, Arash is like, that's going to be a game time decision.
I'm sorry. I worked
I'm not
my
done.
ass off.
I'm not done. You did work your ass off, but you influenced me to watch a WWE pay-per-view for like 4.5 hours,
Yeah.
and you influenced us to order Pizza Hut. You have any idea how bad we all felt because we all crushed 8 large slices?
Okay, well,
We're trying to put the blame of our bad behavior on somebody else. That's how things
Where
work.
have I seen a group of white people pass the blame to a person of color for white people's decisions? I don't think I'll have to get back to this one. But okay, I'm sorry that happened. I will give you a free. I will make come by Pomegranate, or as I like to call it, Thatcher's Hot House. Now,
Good name. Maybe
we're gonna change it for 1 week only. Thatcher's Hot House.
we should if you're busy or if you're jacked up, we can record from there 1 week.
Actually, I'd love to. I'd
Yeah,
love
on
to
like a
just
Monday
close.
night.
Oh yeah, and just tell everyone I'm closed.
Yeah, but then have all the lights on and we look like a bunch of big deals.
A bunch of people going up Corey Rock being like, "Oh, I didn't come prepared. I didn't get any water because I was going on a hike and I thought there'd be water because there's a river up there, right?" Get out.
So, toss Corey Rock.
Toss Corey Rock into the waters below. So I didn't overrate it.
Arashi, sauce it or toss it. The Buffalo Sabres will make the playoffs.
Sauce it to the ends of the earth. The Buffalo Sabres are so good. Rasmus Dahlin is a god. Pete, you know what? One thing, I have been a Jeff Skinner advocate for quite a long time. When he got that deal,
It was an anomaly.
It was like people.
He deserved it.
He deserved it.
But
He was
something
young
happened.
enough.
Yeah.
He's still young enough. We'll see how it ages and stuff. But sauce it to the ends of the earth. Sauce it like a pizza that I'm going to sauce for Ryan later this week.
Sauce it or toss it, Arash. The modern day Royal Rumble.
The modern day Rumble.
Keep in mind the Rumble has been a bit worse every year for about 16 years.
It's really funny because I the entire pay-per-view that I watched, everything was until the last match, the main event, which to me was like, if you're looking at wrestling, you need to divide everything that happened at the Royal Rumble and then the main event. And then the main event was I mean, one of the greatest things I've from understanding Jey Uso's entire, like the fact that this is like Jey Uso's exact story. It's not Sami Zayn. It's not anyone. It's Jay's story, and now we're kind of coming full circle to how loud that pop was. In terms of the, I don't know. I'm starting to get to tossing it because I'm like, how can you surprise me? I'm like, oh my God, it's Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah.
It's coming out with a bag of snakes. Oh, it's
anybody.
It's the Shockmaster.
It's Chuck Palumbo.
It's Chuck Palumbo. Oh my God, it's whoa, Jim Rutherford. What's he doing in the Rumble? He's dressed up like a pickle.
And finally, Arash, is this the one you're hot at?
Yeah.
Sauce it or toss it. Trevor Z-Man Zegras.
I'm gonna toss this, and I'm gonna say this very carefully. And this is something that I need to criticize Elliot Friedman a little bit because they talked about it on 32 Thoughts.
Was it today?
It was today.
Oh, I didn't listen to it. I've been caught up.
Elliot was talking something about like, oh, you know what? Some people can take it and some people can't, and you just have to be careful about stuff you say. Listen, I'm saying this right now, and I hope this is a legal precedent that is brought up if it ever happens. If anyone ever says anything ill about my loved ones, my family, particularly if one of them is, again, this was debunked that it was about Troy Stecher's dad.
Debunked? I disagree.
Well, Troy came out and denied it.
Yeah, but carry on.
Okay, but if any of that, if that was ever said in front of me, I'm not going to have any reason. I'm not going to have a 10-second rule. I'm going to fucking eviscerate you. And I'll deal with the repercussions later. You do not talk outside of the bounds of the game, especially someone like Trevor Zegras. Listen, like, watch. Can I swear? Can this be the one fucking time I swear?
We're talking about defending
Watch
our
your
fathers.
fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
And if you want to fuck around and find out, fuck around and find out. Do not talk about other people's families. Other people, listen, people can talk about their parents and their siblings or whatever. They have that. But if you have to debase yourself to the point where you're bringing stuff like that up to trash talk. Fuck around and find out, dude.
Yeah.
I hope that next time they're in Arizona, Trevor Zegras
April 8th.
just gets fucking one clocked in the face. And I know
these teams do not like each other.
Good.
Maybe I'm not saying Jay Beagle was onto something for the skill it up stupid line, but like there is something about this kid, and it's more to do. It's not just that he does the Michigan.
It's Trev. Listen, it's fucking Troy, and like, what do you have to say to him?
Yeah.
To get him that incensed, like he was incensed.
We got
this isn't Jordan Bennington, getting lightly touched and he starts like attacking people with a skate blade.
Yeah,
because he has an 874 save percentage. The fucking idiot. No, this is just watch your fucking mouth.
Yeah,
do not talk about other people's families, loved ones, partners, whatever.